everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. With the season winding down, thoughts are already beginning to turn to the playoffs. But you gotta play it out to the end. So these guys will need to keep the focus on this game and not start looking ahead to the postseason. It's the Colts going up against the Steelers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This fielded at the 2. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Their dangerous wide receiver, 97 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big win early.
And he'll bang that one through. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And here's a look at the starting offense. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it, because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Now it's Luck off the bootleg. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he has reached the summit. Move over Peyton Manning. There's a new record holder at the top, partner.
And somewhere Peyton Manning is not excited about moving over, but he respects the fact that someone came and got his record. And we're here to see it. How exciting is this? Not just for us, but for all fans of football.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they give this time to the tailback. Uses this stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different...
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Block on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 7-6 our score. More from the Steel City coming up after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. A beautiful fake. And he cuts it, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's... Offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. From the 50, it's Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. And Chuck Pagano, he's told his offense, stay out there. We're going for it. They snap it to Luck. And he's got his man on the out route. The 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down and, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding.
Situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Luck. And in and brings up. On 4th down, Luck. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big tight end, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And they'll run it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the 2nd half. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. In there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A gain of 4 that time. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Throwing is Luck. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably. So out comes the field goal team once more. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Here again. It's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. First and goal from the 1 as they look to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense today is...
And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Santos now to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel...
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 49 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
So 3rd and goal. The defense in the dime.
Can still bring pressure.
He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, I don't know what you want to call this, a blowout, a laugh, or whatever it is. This was not a game.
And I believe that you saw this coming early, identified it right in the beginning of the game, and it played out that way.
Well, and it did. And for this team, just a lot of confidence coming away from this one.
Confidence for them. For the other team, though, boy, what a dismal, dismal day.
So for the Colts, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.